I don't know that exactly about numbers. I can tell if most people do so. Truly, well, people who want to get rid of their children during the working hours, but as most persons are embedded in a commune structure somehow, the presence of other people helps with childcare. So you will see when you're there and have to do with children that everybody somehow educates the children. Of course, they're related much more to their parents than to any other person, but still there's a relation between anybody and the children. And they can do as they like. I never saw anybody say, "Hey, piss off," or "Get lost," or "Leave me alone," or stop talking," or "Stop doing this or that." They just do as they like, and grow up in a, you would maybe say, anti-authoritarian way. Don't know if that really fits, but I had the impression that it is so. How complicated is it to find a job? How relevant is it? There is plenty of tasks for everyone. You can open, please. Do you need help with your audio settings, or can you do it yourself? Do you have a problem with your audio settings? Oh, okay. Then I'll proceed. Yes, we were with the question of is it complicated to find a job, or how relevant is a job? As I said, there's plenty of tasks for everyone. When you go there as a guest and you are looking for a volunteer job, you'll immediately get something in the field you want to. It's the same with newcomers, or if you are later Aurovillian resident. So it's also very easy to change jobs. If you find out, well, that's not a thing for me, or I'm getting bored over time, then you just get yourself another job and it's all right. It is mandatory that you work. That's expected of you, and the amount of work is 30 hours per week. If you go there as a newcomer, you will have a contact person, and that contact person is checking that you really do that 30 hours. Later, when you're a resident, I know of people who sometimes rather relax than work, but usually that rule is obeyed, and people do a work that is in any way useful for the whole community. That might be work at a research institute or in an office of the township, wherever. Can people just start work on something what they recognize as important? You can do so after your newcomer period. You might even get support with funds, but don't rely on that. During the newcomer period, you will very likely, or you normally join an existing project and work with them, and need to ask for permission if you want to start something on your own. Usually you can do that as long as it doesn't stop you from doing your 30 hours of other work. Later on, yes, you can experiment and do whatever you like in the field of researching, for instance, or production. Any questions so far? Then we proceed to economy and money, which is a related field. Also, the first question is very related to the previous. Is there any possibility for one to live there for longer periods? What does one do to make a living? Yes, after some initial investments, it is possible to live there self-supporting. You might do the experiment and do it without initial investment, but I recommend you not to do so, because it's very hard to build something up without investing anything. Unluckily, Auroville hasn't made the step out of the money, although the mother was intending to have a township where money is not exchanged among the inhabitants. The fact is that, yeah, money is important there, and some things cost you something. The good thing is you can have a piece of land for free. You go to the land service and they offer you a piece of land for the project you are going to do. For instance, you say, I'm going to build up a new farm. Then you have to find out about the fitting site and plan your project with all details, like which buildings do you want to build on the land, how much water do you need, how much electricity do you need, how do you want to fit, or how do you want to do that, and then you can go on. You can find a way of to speak, so you can try to produce the goods that you need yourself, and you have the freedom to do so. But this is something you cannot do in the West. The current population is 2,200 about. About making one's living, the work you do there is not for making your living. It's a contribution to the benefit of the whole community, and usually it gets done as yoga. This means it's a dedication towards the divine consciousness with a habit of caution and delay. It's not like you do it in Germany or any other country. You have to do it to earn your money, and if you don't do it like your boss wants you to do it, like in the exact speed, in the exact way, manner, then you get fired. That's not this. It's not this way. You do your work very dedicated, and you can see it in the faces of the people there that they like doing their jobs. It's not, of course, some of them or many of them, in fact, make their living. Sorry, in fact, make their living by doing their job there. But it's as they're not pressed into doing so, they like what they're doing. I experienced with self. I haven't been. I didn't ever like to with hunts in the garden of my grandparents. But as soon as I was in Auroville, the whole thing changed totally for me, and work became work became a different dimension of living. What do people do? They usually run or join a farm, or they run or join a business, or join public services. And some of the jobs get supported by maintenance by the city, and also people finance themselves by going back to their countries from time to time to work, usually during the summer months. They do jobs or do their business in Germany and bring back the money to Auroville. And for those who do not have money at all, there's 2 shops with 0 payment. You just go there and grab the stuff you need and go out.
And basically what you can get there?
You mean in money?
No, I mean this shops where you can get things for free. What kind of things?
Ah, okay. It's stuff like books or clothing, things for your household and so on. It's as far as I know, it's donations from small business in Auroville, and some things get bought by from donations.
And something like fruits or something too?